Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Chef Perry. Now, as you can see, I have managed to get my junk extraction plant set up so that basically I've got a sorter here. So basically anything that has these base components in it, when it hits this sorter, will get sent to this bin, and anything that does not have one of those base components in it will get sent to this bin. And of course I put my barbecue here handily between these two so that I can easily transfer things back into the workbench again if I want to work on them or whatever. But what this will do is it will automatically clear the workbench of all junk items as my scavenger manages to continue to harvest junk. So he will produce a little bit of junk every day. And there, you just heard the chime. So one of the things that has one of these components in it just got sorted into the bench here, and now a bunch of it is going in there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let this run. And it looks like spherical items like pool balls don't travel well down conveyors. They tend to spin backwards. But here we go. So all the stuff will come out of the workbench and end up in our bins over here. And anything like ammunition, guns, health items, that kind of stuff will all get stored in this bin. And basically there'll be nothing in the workbench most of the time, unless I have a specific reason for wanting to, put junk in the workbench and make something. So, and that's basically, I had to do this because of the 125 junk item cap that the game developers put on settlement workbenches, which means that your guys that you assign to scrapping stations or scavenging stations, I should say, basically they become redundant. Maybe I should build a couple more beds while I have the chance here too, before the automatic machine there draws all of the items out. That way I'll have a few more beds if I have a few more settlers show up. And what I'm going to do, so long as my food production is enough to feed everybody, and I have enough water to take care of all of those needs, then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign everybody that I can to junk scavenging, and that will help me to gather resources to continue to be able to build more things. Wow, it looks like some of those pool balls have just stalled out here. So I could probably more or less leave this thing running all the time, even when I'm not here. And so I had to do a little bit of building for the base of this thing as well, because the ground is uneven, and I couldn't just have my conveyors magically levitating in midair. Need to be supported by something. So And what I did was I basically just stuck a vacuum hopper up against this wall, the back wall here, aligned approximately with where the workshop workbench is. So what happens is the vacuum hopper just draws things out of the workshop workbench and feeds them onto this conveyor belt, which then carries things around to this sorter, and then of course, as I said before, we sort junk items into this bin and non-junk items into this bin. And eventually what I can do too is I can look for things like this TV tray, because I obviously didn't get all of the components into the sorter, because you gotta start somewhere. And what I can do is I can grab some of those individual items and junk items that end up in there. I can throw them on the ground, and then I can settlement style scrap them to get the base components, which I can then put in this sorter. So in the future, other junk items like those will get sorted into this bin where they belong. So basically it just automates a process that would be a little bit of a pain otherwise, because you'd have to constantly like pick one junk item at a time out of a workbench, and then that kind of thing. Whereas here I can just take all, and then I can dump all into here, and then when I'm ready to clear the workbench out again, I just go back over to the beginning of the line there, and I throw the power switch, and it just removes everything for me while I'm off doing other more interesting things. So anyway, speaking of more interesting things, I am trying to decide what it is that I'm going to do next, because I've pretty much explored an awful lot of the area around our lake here, and I've even gone as far as the Mass Blood Clinic. So maybe what I'm thinking is I'm going to see if I can expand my exploration out a little bit further. And obviously this has been something that I discovered as a location, probably from one of those Eddie Winter holotapes. Maybe I can go and have a look over there. I could also head up here to the Fort Hagen area, because there's a little bit of stuff that can be scavenged up in that area, and a little bit of exploring that can be done. So maybe what we'll do is we'll grab our ice cold Gwinnett ale here before we leave, have a drink of water, and then we'll be on our way. And we've got plenty of ammunition for our guns now. We'll head out. We'll see if these pool balls are all still on the conveyor when we get back. A bunch of them are spinning backwards. I was kind of hoping maybe they would get a gentle bump from some of the other items coming down the line, but by the looks of it, they may be there for a while, and I might have to physically remove them myself. Oh, look at that. This place is respawned once again. So I can grab all of the stuff that's in here again. So we'll rush through here and we'll do that really quickly. Because we'll continue to do a little bit of our own scavenging here.
Nice.
And even though this is a bit repetitive, every little bit helps when you're trying to go against the grain and basically build a viable settlement out in the middle of nowhere without actually doing anything about following the main storyline or anything like that. Basically, that's all I'm trying to do, is just build this settlement up as much as I can. And tell you the truth, this may be a shorter series. What I might do is, once I get to the point where I've got a viable, self-sustaining settlement, is I'll retire Chef Perry and we'll just move on to something else. But we got a few more episodes to go, I think, yet before we get there. I wonder if this other place has respawned again already, too. Wouldn't that be something? Yes, it has. Huh. Let's see if we can completely jam our conveyor system with pool balls. Going to have to go out and do a little hunting again here pretty soon, too. We're going to run out of food again right away.
Sweet.
Over encumbered. But a nice cold beer will fix that. Ooh. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, there. Absolutely shocking that I haven't found a shotgun of any kind yet. Not even a double-barreled shotgun. I guess just nobody in this part of the Commonwealth carries one. I'll have to try and find some raiders, I guess. Damn it. Well, we'll take some drugs now. There.
Got it.
Okay. back to the settlement. Ooh, did I get another settler by the looks of it? Yes, I did. A new guy. So I wonder if I've got stuff in my workbench now that I can build another. Yes, I can. So I'm going to build that right now. And then we will assign you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's trade. Sure thing.
Okay. Well, we didn't really pick up anything interesting for you to use, so I guess we'll just... Well... Okay. So now, did I take all my stuff out of the workbench here? Nope. Still make one of these. Because we gotta make sure that our new settler is dressed for success. And that trilby hat might be nice and all that, but it's definitely not as good as the good old combat chef's hat. Well, yeah, we can give him a pair of sunglasses too.
Let's trade some things. Go ahead.
So actually, if you get 3 or 4 of these guys all doing this particular thing, you can accumulate a substantial amount of junk, right? So long as you maintain your workbench empty, you can actually tell how much they produce by coming back and having a look every now and again. But anyway, now we have to decide what we're going to do. Oh, look, some of those pool balls are finally going to make it into the sorter. They're getting piled up at the corner there quite a bit, though. But anyway, that's going well, so we'll just let that continue. For now. Oh, what's going on up here? Raiders. Die, Raider scum. Uh-oh, that one's a tough one. Better run. Yeah.
Something's out there.
Yeah, something's out there. We'll make sure we have some help.
What just happened?
Not hiding this time.
Well, it looks like I've got lots of help now. Okay, have a good legendary weapon. Weapon. Oh, well, okay. I guess it'll have to do. Let's see what this other guy had. So I wonder if this place is respawned. Still kind of frustrating that neither of those raiders was carrying a shotgun. Maybe I'll have to make my own in the weapons plant.
That's it.
Well, okay. I guess we've cleaned this place out again. Let's go see what we can do with our shiny new legendary 10mm pistol. I can probably take modifications off of my pistol that I've already got and stick it on that one, maybe. Oh, and something just wore off there. Okay, well I guess I'll have something to eat now for the next little while. Break down some of this armor that we found. Okay, what do we got here? Well, we can scrap those. Okay, so we've already got a powerful receiver on this. Can I do an advanced? No, I don't have gun run nut 2 yet. Okay, so we can't upgrade the receiver. Although that one's got an automatic. That one's also got a hardened receiver. Okay. So we'll put the standard receiver on that one. And we'll go to this one. And we'll put the hardened receiver. Okay. Maybe we should have done okay. One's got... Okay, so we'll put the short barrel on that. And we'll put the no muzzle on that. And okay, we'll put standard sights on that. Now it's just a regular 10mm pistol, which we'll get rid of. Now this one, put that back on for the time being. Go over here to our oh, we actually had to spend a little bit to put a standard receiver on that. Okay, well, now we should be able to put powerful receiver on this one. Okay, and we can put a long barrel on it. And we can put a compensator on it. Now let's go have a look at this guy again. Okay, we can put the glow sights on that, so we can put the combat scope on this one. Then put the standard magazine on that one, so we can put the large magazine on this one. There. So now that one is ready to go. And I guess we can just scrap our glow-sighted 10mm pistol. Okay, it's got a long light barrel on it. And we'll put the long light barrel on this one too. There. Now we'll scrap the glow-sighted 10mm pistol. And our hunter's powerful 10mm pistol will take its place. Okay, well, gonna have to shop for a copper crystal oil and screws. Poof. Okay, well, one crystal. Okay, oil. Screw. More crystal. Okay. Couple more oil. Okay. Screws. Now let's see if we can upgrade this Ruger Mark V blinker that we've got here. Okay, copper and one more crystal yet. Okay. 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 Microscope. Have some stuff with copper in it here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see if we've got enough stuff. Oh, we still need 3 more copper yet. Oh, copper, copper, copper. Okay, well, there's 1 more copper. Ah. Okay, well, there's copper there. Obviously, I didn't get anything made out of copper sorted. That might be enough. Obviously didn't get steel sorted there either, but anyway. Let's see if I've got enough now. Oh, it went and took all that stuff out of the workbench. Oh, okay. Okay, so now, where'd all the aluminum go? Alright, we're gonna have to turn this machine off for a minute. Oh yeah, you have stuff fall off the conveyor lines every now and then too. Anyway, we need stuff that's got aluminum in it now. Okay, aluminum. We'll just take it all. We'll take it all. We'll drop it back in the workbench. And hopefully we can make our infuser for our gun, and then we can turn the switch back on again. Okay. Make this nearly useless weapon into something somewhat more useful. So now we've got enough stuff we can either make this thing do cold damage or fire damage. I think we're going to go with cold. There. So now this weapon is somewhat more useful than it was. Now, I guess we got to start clearing the workbench out all over again. But that's okay. I guess it's nighttime now. We're going to have to get some sleep. Well, I can't believe how fast time goes by. But I guess all that playing around here at the settlement took all of the episode this time around. So I guess we're going to go. When we come back, we will see if we can expand our explorations. Until then, I'm Sandman99.